Hello everyone, I am Siney from IIM Trichy, and this video is a part of my Indian Economy and Policy course in Term 3. In this video, I'm going to talk about one of the most pressing economic challenges which India is going through right now, the issue of educated unemployment. Some of us might have witnessed it, some of us might have gone through this. Just to realize the massiveness of this issue, let me put some numbers. India currently has 4.33 crore students enrolled in higher education. We are producing graduates at a scale the world has rarely seen, and yet more than half of them are not considered job ready. And for those who do graduate and look for work, nearly 3 in 10 are unemployed. Let me repeat, nearly 3 in 10. This is the paradox I want to talk about today. India produces millions of graduates every year, but many struggle to find jobs. What are the statistics behind this? So, the Mercer Metal India Graduate Skill Report 2025 highlights that only 42.6% of our graduates are employable. What does the Economic Survey say? It says that only 8.25% of the graduates are working in the jobs which are matching to their qualifications. So, the issue of educated unemployment, which refers to graduates and postgraduates who are jobless despite formal qualifications, also include those who are employed but working in jobs which are far lesser or far lesser than what they deserve. Now, what are the root causes behind it? Five reasons, and I'll be quick. One, skill mismatch. Only 42.6% of our graduates are deemed job ready by industry. Our curricula in many colleges haven't changed in a decade. Second, structural issues. India's high growth sectors such as finance and tech are capital intensive. They don't hire in large volumes, and the sectors that do hire in large volumes, manufacturing, textiles, are all shrinking. Third, policy gaps. There's no mandatory internship system, no real industry academia bridge. Fourth, and this is the one we don't talk enough about, the government job aspiration trap. The vacancies have been decreasing and being reduced massively as we talk about, in the past 5 to 6 years or in the last decade, even so. And those exams which are actually happening, there are various malpractices that are going on there. The NEET 2024 paper leak is one news which we all know about. Fifth and the last one is the demand side failures. The MSMEs, which employ 58% of India's workforce, can't afford to train fresh graduates. And most of these jobs are concentrated in metros, leaving tier 2 and 3 cities and rural India almost entirely behind. Now, since we have talked about the root causes of it, here I have proposed solutions and reform roadmap. This is broken down into the immediate or the short term measures, the medium term measures, and the long term measures. Immediately, we have very good schemes such as the Employment Linked Incentive Scheme, the PM Internship Yojana, and these all need to be implemented in full-fledged manner at the ground level. Also, there is a need to upgrade the 1000 ITIs which the government has proposed. In the medium term, we talk about the structural reforms. For example, outcome-based UGC accreditation. Also, there's a need to boost labor-intensive manufacturing industries such as textiles, electronics, food processing. There's a need to formalize the gig and platform economy workers. In the long term, the NEP 2020 policy has already proposed that we need to achieve 6% of GDP to be spent on education, which has been a very long term idea but still not been achieved. We also can look for the regional employment corridors, which are the industrial clusters in the Bimaru states, which are facing high unemployment ratio and the high level of educated unemployment per se. So, as a conclusion, let me close with this. India is often described as a country with a demographic dividend, the largest young population in the world, a potential engine of global growth, and that is true. But dividends have to be earned, they don't arrive automatically. The good news is we know what needs to be done. The ILO has told us, the Economic Survey has told us, the data is clear. But what is missing is not the analysis, what is missing is urgency. India's demographic dividend can become a demographic disaster unless we bridge the gap between education and unemployability. Thank you.